A typical day for me would be that I will start work at 8 AM. I will go for my rounds with my GeriCare coordinators, and we usually review or see our new cases, about 25 to 30 patients a day. And what does GeriCare do is that we assess and triage the care needs of the frail elderly, and then we look into what is their medical, what is their functional, and also their psychosocial needs, and give some geriatric consult to the patients and to the team members. Some days I actually go to the Geriatric Monitoring Unit as well to attend multidisciplinary round, and I also educate GMU nurses on how to handle patients with delirium. And some days I also go to NUS to teach, because I'm a adjunct lecturer. It may sound very routine every day, but actually every day is very, very different, because we get to meet different patients every day, and every patient has different needs as well. So actually every day is a challenge to be able to help and care for these patients. Nursing is my passion. I always prefer to care for my patient as a nurse. In fact, actually, the medical knowledge that I have and being an advanced practice nurse give me the added value that I can gel the role of the doctors and the nurse to care for my patient. Because in a lot of times where sometimes treatment and cure may not be the final solution, I can always care and comfort them. I chose nursing. Part of the reason would be it was actually inspired by my biology teacher. She is a lady who actually told me there's two professions that is very good. So one is teaching and the other is nursing. And all along, since young, so in secondary school, I always loved biology because I enjoy the way how the body actually harmoniously work together to provide us with good health. I like to specialize in geriatric is because I actually feel that geriatric is the field where everybody multidisciplinary collaborate together to care for a patient. We look at the medical component, the functional component, and also the psychosocial aspect of the patient, and not just merely just treating the disease or the specific organs. I also like to share how to actually handle the elderly, and I always remind the nurses actually how to treat the elderly patient as how would we want our loved one to be treated in the hospital.
But I knew Jasmine since 2008 when she joined our department as a trainee in APN, and I was able to see how she carried out her function in the different sectors of geriatric care, including the inpatient, the subacute, the outpatients, as well as the community. And I was able to interact with her at the capacity as the head of department in geriatric medicine. And to sum up, how I find Jasmine really is, she truly is a gem in geriatric medicine. She has this unique blend and combination of a very compassionate and caring nurse as well as an analytical doctor. And these nice combinations that make her very effective in carrying out her duty to look after the frail elderly, which very often needs this combination of care.
Jasmine has always been a wonderful colleague, and when she talks about her patients, it's as if the patient is just beside her. You know, she treats every patient accounts as very genuine, very sincere. She talks of them like they are her grandparents or their loved ones. So you know that she's very dedicated towards her patient.
I know more than once I've heard these situations where, for example, in patients in the subacute care, where they have some challenges in terms of care at home. After discharge, she would arrange for her own visits to make sure the patient is coping well at home. So I think that truly demonstrates how much she cared for the patients at her own accord, without anyone telling her what to do.
When I was working with her in a project works before, and we were looking at some staff issues, some staff retention issues, and she would dive into it, trying to find better ways to improve the work conditions and the work environment for the staff. And because we're working at the nursing service level, policy level, so she was really into it. I can see her dedication. When they wrote me an email and tell me that she's won, I was like, yes! I just thought that she's really a deserving winner. And so Jasmine, we're really proud that you won. You are an inspiration to all of us at TTSH, and congratulations, you really deserve it.
well-deserved award for her. And not only it is a good recognition for her work, I hope that this will also inspire other people to be like her, the younger nurses for example, to join her in the rank in order to help elevate the care for geriatric patients.
I'm actually very honoured and very humbled to be awarded this award. In fact, I thought that there are actually a lot more nurses who are actually much more well-deserving as compared to me. I suppose this award would be more for Tan-Tock-Seng nursing and also for the geriatric department. I would still work hard and I would still want to spread the geriatric nursing culture in little means and way that I can do.